Hello again.
What's going on? Part 2.
This is our second review of our cheesy holiday movie marathon challenge.
A Christmas movie marathon.
Cheesy Christmas movie marathon challenge.
Say it 5 times fast.
Yes. Our 7th movie that
First
we
one for the
watched,
second week.
was called A Very Country Christmas.
Very country.
Very, very country.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't amazing. I didn't hate it though.
I hated it.
You did?
The plot of this movie is that there's no plot. Well, there's kind of a plot. This famous country superstar runs away from fame and then goes to hide in his hometown.
Yeah.
And then randomly meets this single mom that lives in the same town that he apparently grew up with and didn't even know each other. Because apparently it's a very small town. Love happens. Blah, blah, blah. He has to decide between fame or small life in his hometown. That's pretty much it.
I mean, watch at your own risk.
Yeah. Ugh. I just...
3.
3? No,
Yeah.
2.
I'll give it a 3 because the little girl in the movie was hilarious. The lady's daughter, she was funny.
Fine.
She had a good sense of humor.
3 out of 10.
All right.
Just because the kid was a good actor. It was the only good actor in the whole movie. But you know what?
What?
The lead actor in that movie
It's not bad.
is in a different show.
Yep.
Oh my god, what's the name of that? Wasn't he the one that wasn't Bitten? The lead actor in that TV show it was a Canadian TV show called Bitten.
I never watched that.
No?
No.
That show was really good and I'm 99% sure that is the lead actor in that series. And he was very good in it.
I think he was a good actor. I just think that the role he played was
A terrible script.
Yeah, cliche. I mean, there's this one thing with these movies that when they start talking to each other, there's a certain dynamic you kind of look for, and if you kind of miss it and it starts to sound kind of like forced talk,
That's called a bad script.
It's a bad script. That's immediately when I check out mentally. So
The 8th movie that we watched is called A Boy Called Christmas.
the movie was great. I have no issues with it whatsoever. The movie was great. So it's Santa Claus, right? The kid is Santa Claus.
It's a story time thing about the legend of Saint Nikolas, which is
Saint Nick,
Santa
yeah.
Claus.
But it's cool. It's got a great plot line. It's got awesome CGI. No crappy script. Nothing feels like small talk or weirdness. And you can tell it's not super high budget. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong.
It is very high budget.
You think so? It looked low budget to me.
No, it wasn't high. It wasn't low budget
well,
at all.
Well, all right. To me, it looked that way. But whatever. Either way, I digress. It's a good movie.
It has Maggie Smith in the cast.
You're right.
That is not low budget.
You're right. Stand corrected. Had a great plot, great story. You kind of go. Yeah, you kind of go through all the emotions and stuff. It assaults the senses, you know. It's just a cool movie. It could be a tearjerker. She cried. I didn't.
I cried.
Well, sucks for you.
Oh, I think it was 10 out of 10.
You're good. 10 out of 10.
I don't think it was a 10 out of 10. I mean, great cast, great script. It was a great storyline.
Well, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And the reason for me it's losing those points is because while the script was great, the plot line was great, and all that was great, it didn't quite catch me either.
What?
It didn't quite catch me. I don't know how to say that in any other way. Like, you know when something sometimes is good and you recognize that it's good and you recommend it and you're like, okay, this is cool because it might catch you though. You know? It didn't do it for me. But even then, the movie, I still give it like an 8. It was still very top rated for me. It's just not something that drew me in the whole time.
Are we going to compromise on 9 out of 10?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Fine. 9 out of 10.
9
The ninth movie is called Hometown Holiday.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one. Crickets. Crickets. Next. God almighty.
-1 out of 10?
-1 out of 10.
We had to watch it in two, like, separate...
Yeah, so...
We had to take a break and then come back to it.
We were this close to calling it quits and changing the channel.
It was torture.
Changing the movie.
It was torture. Had, like, no plot. Well, it had a plot. It was just corny. It had a really bad plot.
It had a very slight
super slow start. I mean, the movie had, like, the slowest start I've ever seen. The script was bad.
Oh, God. This hotshot lawyer, entertainment lawyer from Los Angeles, needs to go very urgently back to his hometown because this social media viral artist,
No, it's not. Sorry.
you know, apparently he needs to sign this person or offer him a contract right away.
This...
Like, newsflash, this is not what entertainment lawyers do.
They read over contracts that were offered to you, but... Well, who knows? You know, I don't really have knowledge of that. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure that an entertainment lawyer does not do the job of a talent scout.
Well, you know what? Maybe they just needed to cover all ground, so they called him a lawyer. Because, you know...
I have no idea.
Whatever. Guy goes to town, meets some girl, you know, story happens. Has almost nothing to do with Christmas, which I was super pissed about. It's them celebrating the traditions. That's not happening.
It is in Christmas time.
It's in Christmas time.
Like Christmas Eve and like Christmas Day.
They
Because
did.
the play wasn't Christmas Day.
Yeah. But that's about it.
This girl that apparently is from this hometown, and this guy that apparently grew up in this hometown as well, like in this like town, apparently have never met. It's supposed to be a small town, right?
That's one of those again, you know?
The female protagonist is apparently this theater actress that went to New York and then came back because she hated fame and success.
Whatever. -1.
I wish I hated fame and success.
-1.
Okay.
Don't watch that.
Don't watch it.
It's
We
really,
did.
It's really bad.
So you didn't have to.
We did. So we took the bullet. So you didn't have to.
-1 out of 10.
We took it for the team right now.
Caso cerrado.
Wow.
Fine.
Well, just say like fourth one of the second week.
I believe in Santa. So that movie was
I liked it.
pretty funny,
I liked
actually. The premise is a little bit out of bounds, but it's not impossible, I guess. So this lady, that's a successful writer, she is a single mom, and she meets this guy, and they fall in love, and they, you know, have a relationship over a year. But then when it gets to Christmas, and it turns out that he's a Christmas freak, and he believes in Santa Claus.
Like he actually legit believes in Santa Claus.
Yeah, a grown man.
A grown man believing in Santa Claus. He has a very interesting point, though. Very interesting argument. But the movie's cool. The dude's a little creepy, but the movie was...
Be real. If you had met a girl that was super into like Christmas and Santa Claus, like I believed in Santa Claus, would you still have dated her?
So I think that right there, that question right there, was the actual premise of the movie. I think the whole message of the movie was don't judge. Because he ended up being a really good guy, and then his friend...
Yeah, but in real life, that wouldn't have happened. In real life, that person would have been a psycho.
Yeah, I understand, but, you know...
You know I'm right.
No, I think at this point, if you still believe in Santa Claus, that's fine, more power to you, but I think that's some psychological trauma right there. I mean, I think. I like the movie. I got like a solid 6.
What? I gave it a 4. 5 out of 10. The 10th movie was called Midnight at the Magnolia.
I want to say I really like that one.
We liked that one a lot. It was really, really good.
Oh, that's the one with the podcast. They had the podcast together.
The radio show.
The radio show.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was very good. It was very good. The acting was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
I was caught completely from the jump in the movie. I'm not really into those types of movies, but that one got me. The plot's great and all that. It's cliche, sure, whatever. What I cared about most is just the banter between the
storyline's
dude
a little
and...
bit, just a tiny bit cliche, because you know
I just like the banter.
You know exactly how it's going to end.
Yeah.
But the plot line was great. The acting was great. The script was great. Like you said, the banter was great. And it was very, very entertaining. So I gave it 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'll go with that. First
Okay.
one.
11th movie. Let It Snow. Let It Snow. It's the one with all the teenagers.
That movie was awesome.
Yeah.
That movie was awesome. It's like American Pie, but in Christmas time.
American Pie, just not raunchy.
Just not raunchy, but in Christmas times. It's a coming of age movie.
Oh my god.
It's a coming of age movie. It's pretty dope. It's one of those movies. See, I like plot lines like these.
It's an ensemble movie.
Yes.
With a lot of different storylines that are happening
Colliding
at the same
together.
time.
On a
Over
Waffle House.
Christmas. On a Waffle. It's a small town that gets snowed in. So like, there's no cars, there's no train, there's nothing, and then basically everybody has to like come together and deal with each other.
Oh, I don't know where you're rating it. That movie was a 10. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, straight up 10 out of 10.
I actually rated that a 9 out of 10, but 10 out of 10. I can give it a 10.
Yeah, what the heck?
It's a 10.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Watch it. Worth it.
The last movie that we saw is called The Christmas Inheritance.
That's the one with Pete from The Office.
That's the one.
Good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie too. It's okay. It's not as good as the last two, but
Right.
it's still good.
Yet again, predictable plot. You know
Very.
exactly what's going to happen.
Very.
It was a tiny bit cheesy, but the acting is good. The script is good. And
It's Pete Plop from The Office. If you watch The Office, Plop. I was like, who is this guy? I'm going through his IMDb. I'm like, oh my god, it's Plop.
if you watch The 100, it's Clark from The 100.
Oh yeah,
So,
Plop from The Office.
Clark from 100.
Sure. Office is the only thing that matters here.
What?
This is an office household. You know this. Anyway.
I gave that one a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I kind of give it the same.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree on that.
That concludes our cheesy Christmas movie marathon challenge for 2022. Should we do this again for 2023? Do you want to do like 5 days of Valentine's Day challenge?
That could be good.
We could watch 5 of the greatest romance movies of all time.
Or really 5 bad ones and laugh about it.
We already did that here. Okay, so 5 romantic Christmas movies of all time. I don't think I can take watching 5 cheesy like Valentine's Day movies.
You think they'll be worse than the Christmas ones?
Yes.
Oh crap.
Yay or nay for Valentine's?
I'm down.
Should we do 5 just to keep it short?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
It's tough because I don't really do rom-coms.
Yes, Mr. The Best of Me.
That was not a rom-com.
It's not a rom-com.
That is a war movie.
That is not a war movie.
Just like you said, Die Hard was not a Christmas movie, and it is.
Dear John.
Dear John is another war movie.
No, it's not. It's a rom-com.
It's
a rom-com.
It's perspective.
It's
perspective.
So he's watched movies that I haven't seen, such as Dear John and
War movie.
The Best of Me. Those are
War
not
movie.
war movies.
2 war movies.
Those are rom-coms. And if not rom-coms, like
They're not. There's
dramedies.
nothing comedic about them. Rom-com immediately says
Dramedy. How's that? No, dramedy. Romantic.
stop.
Romantic.
War movie.
They're romantic.
War movie.
They're romantic.
2 and
If
3.
it is, it has to be like Valentine's Day related. So like romantic movies.
We'll think about it. It's debatable.
Yeah. Next year.